Samsung has long been one of the most influential players in the smartphone industry, credited with pushing boundaries in design, hardware innovation, and marketing prowess. However, as the market grows increasingly competitive, even the most established leaders must continue evolving to stay relevant. The rivalry between Samsung and Apple is a tale as old as time in the world of consumer electronics. As 2025 approaches, it's clear that Apple has had a standout year, particularly with the introduction of Apple Intelligence, while Samsung has faced criticism for playing it safe with its devices. The Galaxy S24 Ultra, while undoubtedly a technical marvel, and the Galaxy Z Fold 6, a continuation of Samsung's pioneering work in foldable phones, have shown that innovation needs to go beyond mere iteration. To not only compete with Apple but to surpass it, Samsung must make bold, strategic moves to address key challenges and reignite the kind of excitement that once made its products the talk of the tech world. Samsung's phones, particularly the Galaxy S and Galaxy Z Fold series, have settled into a pattern of refinement rather than reinvention. While this strategy has yielded reliable, high-performing devices, it has also created a perception of stagnation. This isn't to say Samsung hasn't innovated, but the kind of risk-taking that defined its earlier years seems to have diminished. The Galaxy Note Edge, with its curved screen, and the original Galaxy Fold, which launched the foldable category into mainstream consciousness, were bold statements of intent. They weren't just phones, they were symbols of what was possible when a company dared to think differently. Fast forward to today, and while Samsung's devices remain some of the best in the market, they no longer evoke the same sense of wonder. This is where Samsung's first priority must lie, breaking out of its comfort zone and delivering products that feel revolutionary, not just evolutionary. The first area where this is most evident is in the design language of Samsung's smartphones. While the Galaxy lineup is instantly recognizable, the aesthetic has remained largely unchanged for several generations. The boxy, industrial design of the Ultra models, while functional and iconic, is starting to feel dated, especially as competitors like OnePlus and Oppo offer devices that are thinner, lighter, and more comfortable to hold. For instance, the OnePlus Open not only outperformed Samsung's Foldable in several key areas but also managed to be significantly lighter and less bulky, a crucial factor for many users who see foldables as too unwieldy for everyday use. Similarly, the Oppo Find X8 Pro offers a stunningly thin and lightweight flagship experience, proving that Samsung's design philosophy could benefit from a more user-centric approach. In 2025, Samsung needs to shed some of the weight literally and figuratively. By focusing on reducing the heft of its devices and introducing a new design language that feels fresh and modern, Samsung can make its products more appealing to a broader audience. This brings us to foldable phones, an area where Samsung was once the undisputed leader. The Galaxy Fold series kickstarted the foldable revolution, much like the Galaxy Note popularized large-screen smartphones. However, Samsung's dominance in this category is no longer unchallenged. Devices like the Honor Magic V3 and the aforementioned OnePlus Open have demonstrated that foldables can be thin, light, and practical, qualities that Samsung's Galaxy Z Fold 6 struggles to achieve. While the Fold 6 is an impressive device, with its massive display and integrated S Pen, it's hard to ignore its bulkiness and the narrower front screen, which detracts from usability. As foldables continue to evolve, the market is demanding devices that feel less like prototypes and more like polished, everyday tools. Samsung's next step should be to leapfrog the competition with groundbreaking advancements in this space. Rolling displays, which promise to eliminate the crease while reducing thickness and weight, could be the answer. Samsung has already showcased concept devices with rollable screens, and bringing such a product to market would not only solidify its position as an innovator, but also breathe new life into the foldable category. Beyond hardware, Samsung must also address the growing importance of AI. Apple's introduction of Apple Intelligence has set a new benchmark for how artificial intelligence can enhance the user experience. Features like notification summaries, which streamline information management, show how AI can be seamlessly integrated into daily life. Meanwhile, Google continues to lead in generative AI with its Gemini model, and other players like OpenAI are rapidly advancing the field. Samsung, however, risks falling behind if it continues to rely heavily on Google's AI ecosystem without developing its own distinctive approach. Galaxy AI, as it stands, lacks a strong identity. To compete, Samsung must carve out a niche that bridges the gap between Google's research-focused AI and Apple's user-centric implementations. This could involve leveraging AI to deliver personalized experiences that anticipate user needs, optimize device performance, and integrate more deeply with Samsung's ecosystem. By creating AI features that are uniquely tied to the Galaxy brand, Samsung can differentiate itself from its rivals and enhance the overall value proposition of its devices. Speaking of ecosystems, this is another area where Samsung has the potential to shine but often falls short compared to Apple. Apple's ecosystem is renowned for its seamless integration, allowing users to move effortlessly between their iPhones, iPads, Macs, and Apple Watches. Samsung has made strides in building its Galaxy ecosystem, which includes smartphones, tablets, wearables, and even home appliances, but there is still room for improvement. For instance, better synergy between Samsung devices and Windows PCs could provide a compelling alternative to Apple's continuity features. Additionally, Samsung should focus on refining One UI, its custom Android skin, to make it faster, more intuitive, and better aligned with the needs of its users. A streamlined, cohesive software experience could be the key to strengthening user loyalty and attracting new customers who value ease of use and integration. Finally, Samsung needs to rethink its marketing strategy. Apple has mastered the art of storytelling, framing its products as not just tools but as integral parts of users' lives. Samsung, by contrast, often focuses on technical specifications, which, while impressive, don't always resonate with the average consumer. To truly connect with its audience, Samsung needs to shift its narrative. Instead of emphasizing megapixels and processor speeds, the company should highlight the experiences its devices enable, whether it's capturing breathtaking photos, staying connected on the go, or enjoying immersive entertainment. By focusing on the emotional and practical benefits of its products, Samsung can build stronger relationships with its customers and inspire greater brand loyalty. The stakes for Samsung in 2025 couldn't be higher. Apple's momentum shows no signs of slowing, and competitors like OnePlus, Oppo, and Google are becoming increasingly formidable. If Samsung wants to maintain its position as a leader in the smartphone market, it must embrace bold innovation, refine its products, and reimagine how it connects with consumers. The Galaxy lineup has the potential to shine brighter than ever, but achieving this will require a willingness to take risks and think beyond incremental updates. By addressing these 5 key areas: design, foldable innovation, AI development, ecosystem integration, and marketing, Samsung can not only compete with Apple but also set the stage for a new era of dominance in the tech world. It's time for Samsung to remind the world why it's a name synonymous with innovation and excellence.